all try to present ourselves in the best way possible. What we say, how we act, or how we dress. Even the way we walk, we're constantly aware of how we present ourselves to others. We hide our flaws and emphasize our strengths. We do this all the time. But sometimes this hides completely who we really are. That's why many people just stay true to yourself, and if you think about it, pretending yourself in a certain way is also self-expression. You do it so that you don't offend others and shed yourself in the best light possible. It's good to stay true to who you are, but it's also not terrible to hide some flaws that you may have. It's all about balance. Hello, this is Super Kpop, and I'm your DJ, Sam Carter.
정말 예뻐 너만 보면 내 입꼬리는 해퍼 내 삶의 헬퍼 네 덕에 이제서야 기지개 펴 가지가 개편인 것처럼 내편 대학교에서 멜로우 드라마로 개편 이 세상 모든 러브스토리를 재현해 너라는 태양에 난 이미 되었네 안 좋은 이유들은 너로 인해 되었네 거의는 내거 아닌 썸 같은 게 아냐 틈을 줄게 화장을 지웠어도 내거 널 만난 건 조상님도 대견해 하실 게 뻔해 모든 개편에 없어도 내 옆에 널 향해 헤엄쳐 우리의 데스니 앞으로 계속되니 걱정 마 아름다운 굿속이니 내 것과 속임이 너밖에 못 적여 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 가끔은 미워 나를 또 외면할 때 그래도 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 You're so good 우라라라라 뭐랄까 감당 안 돼 이거 마치 아찔한 스틸러터 트윙클한 다이아와 섹시한 쉐입 세단처럼 놀이가 그녀가 만들어낸 새로운 배지야 주입하는 페이소스에 중독돼 이기적이게 살아왔던 내 삶은 굴복해 날 가만 안 두게 만드네 얼마 못 가는 모자란 감정은 안 쓰게 바라던 이상형보다 예뻐 맞아 넌 이상적인 여자 100번 말해도 입만 나건 패턴 뺏고 싶은 that girl 심도 있는 진도 뺄걸 babe 바라던 이상형보다 예뻐 맞아 넌 이상적인 여자 100번 받아줘네 진취적인 고백 사랑에 매번 better late than never 넌 정말 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 가끔은 미워 나를 더 외면할 때 그래도 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 You're so good 우라라라라 Girl 가끔 내게 등을 돌린 네 모습이 더 아름다워 예뻐 네 맘을 다 내게만 줘 넌 정말 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 가끔은 미워 나를 또 외면할 때 그래도 예뻐 너무 더 아름다워 You're so good 우라라라라 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 우라라라라라라라라라라라 예뻐 예뻐 우라라라라 내가 잠깐만 우라라라라
That was Yep Pretty by Infinite H. Alright, let me tell you very quickly how you can tune into Super Kpop. First, log on to arirangradio.com and click on the on-air button. Second, you can download the Arirang Radio app on your smartphone to listen. That's free for both Android and iPhone. Third, if you're in Jeju Island, turn your radio dials to 88.7 MHz in the Jeju area, 88.1 MHz in the Seogwipo area, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. Fourth, you can also tune in through TDMB Arirang Radio. But no matter how you're tuning in, please do log on to arirangradio.com and leave us your stories, request songs, answers to our quizzes, and your questions for me and my guests on the Super Kpop message board. You can also listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. That's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide, and you can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Alright guys, today is my question, your answer, and we are asking you guys, have you ever received an award? So an award at school or wherever it may be, please do write in. It can be a small award, a big award, whatever you like really. Do make sure you write in. Or is there an award that you'd like to win if you haven't won one? So please do write in for a chance to get a Cabby and J signed CD. We also have some CDs, I believe, for today's top listener. The listener of the day will be getting a Peg% and Big Flow signed CD, so do make sure you write in as many messages as you can manage for a chance to win those. And general messages, let us know how you're doing. If you've got news from your countries that you'd like to share with me and the rest of the Super Kpop family, feel free to do that. And any questions you have for me as well, of course, will be gladly accepted. Alright, let's get going with the first message of the day. It's from Kremina from Bulgaria, and it says, Hi Sam, how are you today? Today is the last work day for this week here in Bulgaria. Tomorrow is a national holiday, so I will have a long weekend. Lucky you, Kremina. Lots of things to do, but still, I'm happy for the weekend. Also, I saw on SNS this morning that SF9 will be on SKP, Super Kpop, on Monday, and I'm so excited. Yes, Kremina, they will be joining us on Monday for K-Star in Live, so very exciting indeed. Should be a good weekend and a good start of next week as well. Thanks very much, Kremina. We got Ying from Thailand who writes in. And it says, Hi P-Sam, how are you today? Today is Brown Eyed Girls' 11th anniversary. They are 4 beautifully talented and amazing women. I'm waiting for them to come back as a group again. So happy 11th anniversary. Of course, being in the same label as them for a couple of years, I know them pretty well. They're extremely talented, very good at what they do. And yeah, it's really hard to keep a group going for that long. So I think they've done a fantastic job. And happy 11th anniversary to Brown Eyed Girls. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Ying, for your message too. Do keep those messages coming. We'll do some more later on in the show. 2 songs back to back for you now. We've got 행복한 척, Pretend by Suji, and 비가 와 Rain by Soyu and Baekhyun.
기다려 모든 건 영원할 수 없었어 우린 그렇게 엇갈린 걸까 모든 건 영원하지 못해서 그때 우린 행복했을까 비가 내려 오늘도 아픈 비가 와 너를 보냈던 그날처럼 말야 비가 내려 하필 또 잠도 못 자게 아직인가 봐 난 아직도 널 기다리나 봐
Behind the superstar. So, do you want to know everything about your favourite K-pop stars from before their debut to all of their secret habits you didn't know about? We're going to tell you all about them. So, today we're going to learn about a group that has returned not as a dance group, but as a phenomenal vocal group with a new song that shows off their range. They've now been promoting for 6 years. It's a boy group, Center. So, do you know what Taemong dream their parents had when they were born? Well, Minwoo appeared as a golden dragon coiled up in the front yard of his grandparents' house and was being petted by his grandmother. Lokyeon was a huge bug with large horns that was looking up at the top of the mountain. Jonghwan was a carp that was swimming around in the bathtub. Hyukjin was a huge snake, and Chanyeong didn't want to reveal it, saying it was a secret. I bet it's an incredible dream that he wants to keep for himself. They're all very unique, just like the members and their charms. Let's have a listen to the guys now with one of their songs. This is Center with 어디 있니? Where are you?
현관문을 열면 네가 와 있을까봐 부재중 전화가 뜨면 혹시 하나라도 놀까봐 하루 한시초도 널 때릴 수 없어 여기저기 묻어있는 너의 흔적 속에 단 하나 너만이 안 보여 어디 있니 안 들려 어디 있니 모든 게 다 빈틈없이 제자리인데 겹쳐까지 너만 있는 곳에 없어 안 믿겨 어디 있니 진짜로 어디 있니 차라리 다가오시라면 좋을 텐데 밤새 온감은 좀 눈물이 왜넌 없어 발베개 하던 내 오른손은 가벼워지고 게임 중이라는 잔소린 이제 안 들리고 밖에만 쳐다보는 일이 늘었어 너가 올까봐 아무데도 못 가고 제자리에서 멍 때리잖아 텅 빈 방 안에 바라는 다시 너가 여기 있길 눈을 감아도 떠올랐던 감아줘 묻고 있을 거라면 한참 전에 깨야 했어 뭐든 이뤄질 수 있는 그게 꿈이라면 근데 왜 너만이 안 보여 어디 있니 안 지갑이 바래도 밤에도 같이 가던 카페도 지우고 싶지 않아 아직까지 좋아한다고 지금 당장 네 손 놓고 싶지 않다고
Okay, guys, do make sure you keep writing in your messages for today's My Question, Your Answer. Have you ever received an award? I'd very much like to know, whether it be at school or wherever. However big or small it is, do let us know about it. Please do write in for a chance to get a Cubby and J signed CD. Today's top listener, the listener of the day, will be getting a Peck Placenta and Big Flo signed CD, so do make sure you write in as many messages as you can for a chance to win them. They're right in front of me if you guys want proof that they're here. Yes, of course they are. Do make sure you do that, and general messages too. Let us know how you're doing, any news from your countries, anything you want to share really, something that you want to get off your chest, anything you like, do make sure you write in. Okay, let's get going with some more. Jenny from the US writes in, "Hi Sam, I want to give a shout out to my friends Katie and Jenga who are tuning in. Hope you haven't forgotten about them since they haven't been able to tune in or write in lately. If you forgot, Jenga was the one who introduced me to Arirang Radio." I do remember Jenny, of course, because Jenga is the game where you stack up the pieces of wood and you pull them out, and so that's how I kind of remember that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jenny. Big shout out to Katie and Jenga. Mariana from Mexico writes in, "Today not a very good day for me, Sam. Vivaldi, my dog, is having a surgery later in the morning because he has something that has to be removed, and we're all very worried. He's so small. I do hope and wish everything goes fine. I hope you can send him some positive vibes. I'd really appreciate it. My mum is really anxious about him. She adores him more than anything." Mariana, I'm sure Vivaldi's going to be fine, okay? Everyone around the world, whilst you're listening, keep your fingers crossed. Let's send some good vibes to Mariana's dog, Vivaldi. Brilliant name, by the way. I love Vivaldi, the classical composer, of course. So yes, Mariana, I do hope it goes well. Keep us updated, please. Virginie from Canada writes in, "Also had a bad day." It says, "Hello Sam. So today I woke up sick and not in the greatest mood, but I still went to work. On my way back from work, I had to go to the bank to deposit money, and someone bumped into me, so I dropped my purse. When I got to the bank, my $2,000 wasn't there anymore. Oh my goodness. After that, I went home, and on my way home, I dropped my phone and broke the camera, and now I'm finally home. It's past 2 a.m., and I'm listening to BTS Spring Day as I can't fall asleep. I can definitely say that today was one of the worst days, but listening to your voice makes everything better. What seemed like an awful day always gets better when I tune in and listen to you. Hope you had a better day than me. What song do you listen to when you don't feel good?" Virginie, can I just say that it's an awful day, isn't it? Everything goes wrong. I have those days where just everything seems to go wrong, and it's just not good. Just remember, tomorrow is going to be a better day. I do hope the bank situation gets sorted out, because that is really horrible news. What song do I listen to? At the moment, I'm listening to a lot of J Park, actually. You might have noticed that I did a J Park Pacha Bomb song cover, All I Wanna Do. Yeah, just very kind of feel-good music, a lot of the songs that he does, and I think have a listen to it, and hopefully you feel a bit better. Virginie, good luck, alright? Gadia from Bahrain. "Hi Sam, how are you today? Today the weather here is so nice and rainy and perfect to listen to you, but again, I'm in university, but I'll try to listen to you in my break." Alright, Gadia, good luck with uni. I hope it goes well. We got Yulia from Germany. "Hello, handsome DJ Sam. I thought today I'd share a fun fact with everyone. So, did you know that Germany is going through a unicorn craze at the moment? Recently, a lot of products showing unicorns, smoothies, chocolate, shampoos. Everyone seems obsessed with it. I also like unicorns, but the hype is still surprising. Some sociologists are saying it's because lately there are bad things going on in the world, and people rather want to escape reality and live in a fantasy. So the unicorn symbolizes that. Interesting. Is there anything similar going on in Korea or any other country?" I don't know, Yulia, but I think in Korea there's always been this sort of craze to do with figurines and toys. People love collecting them, especially musicians. Every studio I've been to, the owner of the studio always has figurines. I have some as well, and I think it's the same thing. People like to be sort of absorbed into this fantasy world to kind of forget about the bad things that are happening in the real world. And I think, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good way to escape and to kind of deal with that stress. So, Yulia, yeah, unicorns in Germany, interesting. Thanks very much. Anne from Singapore, "How are you today? Started my exercise program on Tuesday. I'm still aching. I guess it'll take another 1 or 2 days before I stop. Did your legs ache when you started cycling to and from your home to Arirang every day?" Yes, Anne, they did for the first 2 weeks, and now after about 5 weeks, I don't get any pain at all. It's wonderful. My legs feel a lot stronger. I calculated that when I cycle to Arirang and then go to my studio as well, pretty much in one day I'll be cycling about 4 kilometers, which is pretty good actually. So in 1 week I'm cycling, what is that, 28? Yeah, 28 kilometers, which is quite a lot. So it's very good exercise, I would say, Anne. Good luck with the exercise. We've got Renata from the Czech Republic. Lately haven't been able to tune in because of work and school, but here I am now, and I bring feedback. When Paul had a birthday message, I won a video message from you where you sang him happy birthday on your knees. Thank you. I gotta say, your pronunciation was brilliant. You know, to cheer me up when I get upset about my terrible Korean pronunciation, I should really work on it. Don't you worry, Renata. And I'm very glad that I probably was just very lucky when it came to my pronunciation, so it wasn't skill at all. Thanks, Renata. Raven from the US. Oh my goodness, nice to hear your voice again. I'm over here struggling over my statistics lab, but at least staying up late to finish this also allows me to stay up long enough to hear your voice again. Hope you and the rest of the SKP fam are doing well. Raven, good to see your name. Greetings to you. Liana from Malaysia. Hello, Sam. Only today I had the chance to write to you about your latest cover song. It's so nice. In the old times, I think your singing voice in Korean sounded too British-like. Now it's so smooth. Always notice how singers' voices change when they sing in English and Korean. You and Paul too. Love both of your singing voices. Yeah, I think my pronunciation got better actually. Most people who have lived abroad, their Korean singing isn't actually perfect. Even if they speak perfect Korean, sometimes the pronunciation isn't quite the same. But everyone has their own sort of style, and I appreciate that, Liana. Thank you very much indeed. And yeah, the sound that comes out is a little bit different in Korean and English, because of course the different vowels and the different consonants that you're actually saying. Yeah, it's a difficult skill to get hold of, but I think with practice you can do it. Liana, thank you for your feedback. Caroline from Estonia, my throat is so sore today. Wish the room temperature wasn't so low. Caroline, wrap up warm, and I do hope you feel a bit better, alright? Thank you. Do make sure those messages keep coming in. We'll do some more after another song for you. We've got Pangtan Sonyeondan with I Need You.
망가져 그만할래 이제 나 안 가져 못하겠어 뭐 같아서 제발 핑계 같은 건 삼가져 네가 나한테 이러면 안 돼요 네가 한 모든 말은 안 돼요 진실을 가리고 날 찢어 난 미쳐 다 싫어 전부 가져가 난 네가 그냥 미워 But you are everything 제발 좀 꺼져 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해 I need you girl 왜 다칠 거라면서 자꾸 네가 필요해 I need you girl 넌 아름다워 I need you girl 너무 차가워 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl goes round and round 나 왜 자꾸 돌아오지 하고 down and down 이쯤 되면 네가 바보지 나 무슨 짓을 해봐서 어쩔 수가 없다고 분명 내 심장 내 맘 내 가슴인데 왜 말을 안 하냐고 또 혼자 말았네 넌 아무 말 안 해 하셔봐 내가 잘할게 하늘은 또 파랗게 하늘이 파래서 햇살이 빛나서 내 눈물이 더 잘 보이나 봐 왜 나는 너인지 왜 하필 너인지 너를 떠날 수가 없는지 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해 I need you girl 왜 다칠 거라면서 자꾸 네가 필요해 I need you girl 넌 아름다워 I need you girl
K-pop. K-pop. Super K-pop. Super K-pop. K-pop. Super K-pop. Super K-pop. Alright guys, so do remember today is my question, your answer day. Have you ever received an award is today's question. Please do send in your answers for a chance to get a Cavi and J signed CD. Today's top listener, the listener of the day, is getting a Big Flow and Peg Placenta signed CD as well. So do make sure you send in as many as you can. Alright, let's get going with some more messages, shall we? Terry from the Czech Republic writes in. Hello Sam, how are you doing today? It's Thursday already, only one more day left until the weekend. Do you have any plans? Yeah, Terry, very busy. I'll be in the studio, of course, again, working on more music. Got to pay the bills, right? So I'll be working on music. I think I'll be releasing some solo stuff actually pretty soon. So working on that. What else do I have planned this weekend? Things, yeah, meetings for that and stuff because, you know, I'm trying to arrange people to work with on that, and then I don't know if there's going to be a music video, but got to kind of meet up with people to discuss that. So lots of stuff this weekend, Terry. And we got Lenny from Indonesia. Sam, after tiring months figuring out what I should do after failing to sell rice, now I found an idea for selling chendol. I do hope this time everything will turn out well and last long. How was your and holiday as well? Lenny, can I just say, just keep going. I know it's really hard actually when you're selling something that doesn't go right and it kind of, you think of it as a failure, but actually all failure leads to success. Okay, it will definitely make you stronger as a person mentally, and it will give you life lessons as well. You know what not to do now. So good luck with selling chendol, and I really hope it goes well for you. Okay, I've got my fingers crossed. All right, Andrea from Australia. Been very humid today, 58 degrees humidity. Yeah, the temperature is 29 degrees C, perfect for a thunderstorm, which has been forecast later, though I can hear distant rumblings. I'm hoping that it can stay away until SKP finishes. I love them, but my cat Suki doesn't really like them. She will run and hide somewhere under the bed. We won't see her until the storm has passed, which I completely understand, Andrea. Very humid in Australia right now. Dorjini from Thailand writes in, and it says, I've got a funny and cute story to tell you. My sister, who never went to meet you at the studio with me, I think she did. Did she meet me at the studio with you? I think, Dor. She saw your handwriting in my postcard that I received from you. Then her face was blushing. So I asked her what happened, and she told me, I think I like P. Sam. OMG, unbelievable. She never liked any other guy apart from Super Junior's Unyak. What did you do to her, P. Sam? Very nice, Dor. Well, tell her thank you very much indeed. I'm very flattered. Very flattered. I think I'm going a bit red, actually. If you were here with me in the studio, you'd notice. Also, today it's my birthday. Nakapi-san. Dor, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dor. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, running out of time, Dor. But happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day with your sister. And, yeah, next time I'm in Thailand, let's hang out, yeah? Alright, Kinga from Poland writes in, Hi, dearest Sam, long time no see. I missed you and the other listeners so much. I'm busy and sad that I can't listen to your show often, especially last week when you were talking about Poland. Fortunately, I watched a recording. I still made hand-drawn animations by Pen Tablet and other projects, so please forget my absence. I'm here today and I will enjoy SKP. Very good, Kinga. Well, thank you and enjoy the show. Samantha from Australia writes in, How are you today? Have you been busy? I know you're working on something in your studio. Just wondering, are you able to tell us what you're doing? Basically solo stuff, Samantha. You hadn't had a single come out, so I'm doing something similar, I guess. And also, I had a pretty easy day at work. Wasn't hectic. It's been a week, and Danielle is liking university. All her classes she attends has a small number of students, which Danielle likes a lot. She's able to get more things done when it's small like that. Very good, Samantha. Tell her good luck from me, Nana from Canada. So, question, if I were to send a letter or a gift to Super Kpop, where would I find the information? And would the shipping address from the packages work? I'd like to know because I'd love to send you something. If you, do you know what, our writer will try and answer that for you. So send in a question and she'll try and send an answer to you. Today's been hectic for me. I put in a SIM card on my phone, deleted everything. How horrible. All my wonderful pictures. Wish me luck as I have to search for them. Oh dear, good luck with that. Siska from Indonesia. Confused to answer today's question. because I maybe got 2 or 3 awards when I was in school, so there's an early one there. I want to ask you about old Western groups. Which one do you prefer? Backstreet Boys, Westlife, NSYNC, Blue, or Boyzone? Oh, that's tough. I'm a bit of a Backstreet Boys fan, though. And then Spice Girls, The Bangles, Wilson Phillips, Destiny's Child, or M2M. I would say Spice Girls. I'm English, can't help it, Siska. Thank you. We got Gabby from Mexico. Question. If I have to introduce you to someone you don't know, what will be the most important facts about you? Mention 5, that will be a must. Oh, 5, that's tough. So I'm 29, so I'll tell them my age, my name, what I do for a living. That's always, manners to do that. What else would I talk about? I would talk about my family as well. I think that's really important. So that's only 4 things, Gabby, but we're going to have to move on. But yeah, name me 5 things that you might talk about as well. That's a good idea. Brooke from Brazil. Yesterday was a holiday called Ash Wednesday. Random thing, the day was cloudy and grey, but I must admit I liked it. I do like darker days. Made me think of how beauty can be relative. Absolutely, Brooke. Good message there. And Liz from Mexico. I love to see you smile, even if I'm not the reason for your smile. A year ago, I started the diet for the first time. I lost 40 kilograms in less than 1 year. Now I think it's time to restart, but I'm learning to cook lots of desserts, and it's difficult to cook a dessert, and I can't eat it. Liz, can I just say a huge congratulations. 40 kilograms is a huge amount, so well done. Very impressed, very proud of you, and I know it's difficult, but keep it up. You're doing very, very well. Liz, thanks for that, and make sure you do keep those messages coming, because we'll do some more later on in the show. Time for another song for you now. This is Soksagim Whisper by Hansal Chai. Must listen, just listen. In album is the sweat, passion, hard work, and love of an artist for his music and fans. I'm going to introduce all the songs on their albums, the ones that pushed out the limelight because of the title song. So today's song is by a group that made their comeback after a year and 4 months, Big Flow. They released their 4th mini album, and they went through a lot of rearranging of members during their 3rd year and have returned as an all-new 5-member Big Flow. They had a showcase for this album and stated that they poured their heart and soul into the album to get Big Flow's name out. They even had tears in their eyes as they confessed this. I've chosen a song from their 4th mini album called Deronen, and it's an R&B song that was made by hit producer Brave Brothers to Chempa and Big Flow's rapper Hytap. It's a song that shows their charm through their powerful performance on stage. Let's have a listen. This is Deronen, sometimes by Big Flow. Okay guys, time to go through your messages for today's My Question, Your Answer. I asked you, have you ever received an award for anything? And we had lots of answers. We'll start with Andrea from Australia, who writes in, I had a few awards from school. Most times they are achievement certificates on special paper, which can be framed. I still remember receiving an award for my famous apple crumble pie in my home economic cooking class. The pie I thought was a failure, but to my surprise, it was a big hit with the judges, and my home economics teacher was so proud when she handed my award. I can still remember the cheers from my fellow classmates and the community, which made it even more worthwhile. Andrea, that's wonderful. I'd love to try that as well. Good answer. All right, Katie from the US. Hello, Mr. Carter. I do not believe I've ever received an award before, but I was on the phone with my friend when I saw the question of the day, and she says, I get the award for being the sweetest person. So I'm counting that. I know, so lame. Katie, we're going to count it. It's not lame at all. You can get an award here from us as well for being a sweet person. Absolutely. All right, Put from Indonesia writes in, the most fascinating award I've ever received is the most wanted one to be a partner for life in my Korean community. I don't know what it's based on, but they put it, I don't know what it's based on, and they made me receive this award, but somehow that award encouraged me, even though I've never dated anyone. The best one is when me and my cover dance team got first place on a cover dance competition, and it was a Crayon Pops dance, and I'm the one who wanted to be a partner for life. I can make you jump like Crayon Pop. I can make you jump like Crayon Pop. That's one of the best lines I think I've ever heard. I might use that and tell Z about it later. Very good, Put. I like it indeed. We got Gabby from Mexico. An award, well, a long time ago. I was 13. I won a writing and spelling award at school, and then I won it in the city. And the next year, I was just getting a scholar one, but it was great. You know, it was one of these scholar contests where you only win a diploma, but my Spanish teacher gave me a book as a gift. It was so great. She gave me The Perfume by Aldous Huxley, and that was the most important award rather than the diploma. Very good, Gabby. Winning a book, that's a good prize, absolutely. All right, myself from the Philippines has written in, hello Sammy, I've received various academic awards since my kindergarten days until college. Always been top 3 during my elementary days, and I'm kind of good at math since elementary until college, but I forgot everything about math now since I don't use maths at work. I'm only good at academics, not in sports myself. Well, academics is the most important really, isn't it? Sports, you can't really continue it for a long time. Alright, very good. Lenny from Indonesia writes in, I'm not a diligent student, I don't have any award. Maybe I can give myself an award for not giving up learning English via Arirang radio since 6 years ago. Wow, Lenny. So you have more of a history with Arirang than me, actually. 6 years. Very good. Ing from Malaysia, I won the Best Environment Reporting Award at the Malaysian Press Institute Journalism Awards last year. It really validated the efforts I've put in for the past 8 years in the industry and showed others that hard work and perseverance matters, not apple polishing. Furthermore, the environment is something I'm very passionate about. That week, I also won an award for from the local council for Best News Report. Double bonus. When I was in primary school, I won an award for Student with a Heart of Gold. I guess it's because I have helped my classmates when they fall instead of laughing at them along with the rest. Ing, wow, that is so impressive. Environment, a very important topic. I'm so glad that you've done well with that. Brilliant. Daphne from the US. So, have I ever won an award? Well, yes, I sure have. The best one was when, believe it or not, it surprised my whole family and teachers. I got Perfect Attendance Award in 6th grade. When the biggest tragedy happened in my life, basically I refused to stay home. I went to every single school day that year, even when my mum had just passed away the day before. Why, you may ask, shouldn't I be mourning with my father? Well, you see, I'm the only child, and I knew staying at home would make me feel more depressed, so instead I went to school like if it were just any other day. I was prepared, as I knew my mum's sickness was advanced to the point of no return. Plus, I know my mum wouldn't want me skipping school. Daphne, wow, thank you so much. Very brave, and what can I say? And I think our other listeners will completely agree with me on this. I'm going to have to send you the Gabby and Jay signed CD. I know it doesn't make up for what you've been through, but I just want to say you've been very brave and perfect attendance. I've never gotten that, so you've done something amazing. And thank you so much for sharing that with us. So Daphne from the USA, congratulations. I'm going to send you a signed calendar from myself as well, so good on you. Alright, more music now. We've got the new song from Taeyeon, Fine.
찢어진 종이 조각에 담아낸 나의 진심에 선명해져 Something about you Yeah 나를 많이 닮은 듯 다른 눈 혹시 너와 같을까 지금 멈출 수 없는 뭐라도 해야 할 것만 같은 기분에 괜히 움직이곤 해. 하루 한 달 1년 그쯤이면 웃으며 추억할 거라 했지만 나는 아니야 쉽지 않을 것 같아요 여전하게도 눈에 하루하루를 채우고 아직은 아니야 바보처럼 되뇌는 나 입가에 맴도는 말을 삼킬 수 없어 It's not fine It's not fine It's not It's not fine 의미 없는 농담 주고받는 대화 사람들 틈에 난 아무렇지 않아 보여 부딘 척 웃음을 지어 보이며 너랑 그늘을 했어 외면해보지 마 우리 마지막 그 순간이 자꾸 떠올라 잘 지내란 말이 전부였던 담담한 이별 아직은 아니야 바보처럼 되뇌는 그만 입가에 맴도는 말을 삼킬 수 없어 It's not fine It's not It's not fine.
Absolutely loving that. That song has killed all the charts in Korea. That was Taeyeon's Fine. Alright, more messages before we close part one. We've got Shelina from Israel. I missed the show so much because of my studies I wasn't able to listen, but now the semester and exams are finally over. So happy to hear your voice, Sam. It's so calming and I missed it. Shelina, really good to see your name on the message board. Thank you so much for sending that in. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Russi from Indonesia writes in, hello Sammy, happy Thursday. Because I don't have anything to say to you, I just want to drop a message here in case you miss mentioning my name on air. We'll be having sushi later after work with a co-worker. Lucky you, Rissi. Sushi. Good stuff, of course. Always want to say your name, Rissi, on the show. Darcy from the USA writes in, went out to the movies after dinner. When I came home, realised my house had no power. Checked my bedroom light just a few minutes ago to notice that the power came back on. We had a very wicked windstorm which may have knocked the power out. I'm glad it came back on because it's feeling a little bit creepy for a while. I know big houses with no light is one of the creepiest things you can have, I think, Darcy, absolutely. Glad the power came back. Alright, put from Indonesia. So a bit late, but here I am. Just want to say that today I sent in my document for visa application to Korea. Please hope everything goes well because this trip is my first trip to another country. Just want to say, Sammy, you're a really nice person. I love you. Hoping this sentence will give you some strength. But I'm feeling very strong. So thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. Alright guys, so Z's joining us for Your World Q&A in part 2 of the show. Make sure you do not go anywhere. I'll give you 5 minutes literally to get some coffee or something. Come back for part 2 and we'll have a good time together. We'll end part 1 now with the last song. This is LAU with 남자 못 남자는 사랑을 못 잊는다. And I'll see you guys in part 2.